Hello everyone. Good morning and good afternoon. This is Priyanka Rajput from CSG Korea. I'm a certified SAP Business by Design consultant. So, welcome to our CSG Coffee Talk, CSG Friday Coffee Talk with SAP Business by Design. And today's topic is dunning runs in SAP Business by Design. So, before I start my live demo, I'll show you the agenda for this session. Okay, so first we will have the overview of dunning runs. I'll explain you what they are, and then I'll show you the live demo in the system. Then we'll talk about the key takeaways from this session, like what we have covered so far, and then we can have the open discussion with the team. All right. So, Dunning Run. So, in SAP Business by Design, this functionality is provided to generate the Dunning letter, which contains the overdue payment information of the customer. So, Dunning Run creates a Dunning letter, which is a legal document. So, which is a good thing that we can use this in SAP ByDesign system. There are some prerequisites in the system that need to be like done mandatory, otherwise it will not work for you properly. And then it's easy to like do the dunning run. So let's just move to the system so I can show you in the UI where it looks like, where it is. All right. So in the SAP ByDesign system, for the prerequisite, we have three things. So first of all, we have in the business configuration the dunning strategies. Then we can have the account master data. There in the financial tab, we can maintain the dunning run, sorry, dunning letter and the strategy, dunning related options. And then in the output channel selection and form template selection, we can select like how we want. Like we want the output as an email or a printout, something like that. So let's move to the business configuration. So, yes.
Yeah, your voice is a little bit lower.
Oh,
So,
I'm sorry. Okay. So, here we have Dunning strategies as a activity. So, here we can create Dunning strategies, which the Dunning run will use to create a list of Dunning proposals. So, you can then release these proposal to issue Dunning notices or reminders to the customers. So, I'll just simply open this. So we have all these options available. These are to edit the existing dunning strategies, and this is to set the default dunning strategy and assign that dunning strategy to company or customer or supplier. So yes, so in this activity we can maintain country specific default dunning strategy and based on an individual customer or supplier account. So I'll show you here first edit dunning strategies. Okay, so here we have the running strategies. One is for the global running strategy, which mostly the companies use, and this is country specific, which is US running strategy. So you can maintain the details here. So you can maintain the dunning currency, whether it's US dollar or for Korea, it's Korean won, and then exchange rate, how you want it to be. Exchange rate, you can take current or invoice exchange rate, it's up to you. Then we have include items not overdue. So it's up to you. You want to show those items also which is not overdue or not. Applicable only for running output forms. And then we have dunning thresholds. So dunning threshold it allows you to specify an amount that must be reached before the dunning notice or a reminder will be issued to a business partner. So this is like a threshold amount of the value. And then we have calculate based on which rate we want ask, bid or mid, which this is related to the exchange rate. And then the default threshold. the overdue amount at which one party has violated the payment agreement and may therefore be required to pay additional interest or fees. So this also we can maintain here if there is a default threshold over here, that also we can just mention here. And then we have these dunning levels. So right now in this system only 00 level is here, so which is like a reminder. We can maintain more level like 00, then 001. So dunning letter 01. Okay, we are saying that again this is a reminder. And maybe on the third time we are sending them exact dunning, like now they have to pay. That's not a reminder anymore. Okay. So also we have assigned business transactions to be done. Here we have number of kind of transaction, like it could be credit memo, payment, other payment, invoice reversal, credit memo reversal, that we can maintain. So we already have invoice, other payable, reversal of invoice, credit memo reversal, and we can see if we have more options. So we can maintain from here and then take the same. Okay. Then these are the dunning step, which step, like one by one, the steps are here for the payment. If the dunning interval is for 5 days, then there is zero fees, we can maintain this. For example, if the customer or supplier, if the customer is taking much time, so we can maintain here. So that could be the payment, like the day dunning payment for that. We can maintain the interest also and dunning fees, or we can maintain here the level, which level it is, dunning level 00, or after that if you maintain anything. So it totally depends on your company policy how it works for the dunning, and same way you can maintain here in this dunning strategy. Okay, so this was one of the prerequisite. Another prerequisite you will have to maintain in the account master data. If I go to the account master data, edit financial data tab. All right, so here in the companies tab, we have company ID, account determination group, and then there's a dunning block reason. So here, if we want to block the dunning, for example, the reason why an open item of a business partner cannot be done. So you can just specifically maintain for this customer that you don't want the dunning. So if you want to block an item during the dunning process, then you must specify a dunning block reason, so that you can do directly in here in the master data. So maybe disputed legal department, other reason, or promise to pay to be clarified with the sales department. If any of these reasons are available, then you can block the dunning. So in that case, it will not send to them. Then also you can maintain the dunning block expiry date. For example, your customer said that they will pay you by end of this month, but they did not pay, even though you put this dunning block reason. So for that, you can just put a dunning block expiry date for the end of the date. So if they don't pay till then it's fine. The dunning letter will not share to them. Otherwise, you can just maintain the expiry date over here. And then also we have below the dunning. Here we can choose which dunning strategy this customer will receive. It's a global or the US dunning strategy or anything like Korean dunning strategy, whatever you maintain in the dunning strategy configuration. So that's what it is. And the last dunning date will be coming if we maintain all of this on the basis of that. All right. So now the third thing is about the output channel selection. In the application user management, we have output channel selection. Okay. So what happened is, if you want to send a dunning letter through email or print the form and send the hard copy to your customer, this setting is with respect to the dunning strategy. System will decide whether to print or email the dunning letter as per the dunning strategy you maintain for the customer account. So as you see here, it is maintained as a printer that first the printout will be taken for the dunning strategy and then it will be sent by a hard copy to the customer. So I'll edit this and you can see that we have more option: email or fax or printer. So whatever you want, you can just maintain. I'll just take email here, and there also have a sender email source. It could be company, manual entry, or org unit. The sender email address we can maintain manually here, or we can take company wise. So that is up to you. And then this is about transformation. Transformation is into, if you have maintained something here, you can just take that. Then we have the parameter setting again, which running strategy you want to take. So it's fine. I mean, it's mostly for the like this output channel. So you can maintain this here. And then simply when you are sending, you can just maintain the customer data. All right. So now we'll see that how the Dunning run is used in the system. So I'll go to the Dunning run. In the receivable work center, we have Dunning run view, work center view under the periodic task. I'll go there. New Dunning run. So I'll say that Dunning 001, and here I can see that customer company, which company it is going from. So I'm doing from Almica or any other company. If you're maintaining the system, you can take that. Then there we have the customer from to ID, like which customer you want to send it to. I'll take the customer, maybe from luxury heating till here. I'm taking all these customer. Then which dunning strategy I want to use, maybe global dunning strategy. Include direct debit indication. So here, like they are asking that whether if you set this indicator, you can also done customer who have direct debit as their form of payment. So this option we can choose if we have a direct debit payment option available. Okay, and now we can just activate this and schedule. So I'll just start immediately and close. Okay, so this will take some time and then the data will come here as a logs. Okay, so here it is finished. It's run. I'll go to the application log ID now. We'll see that if there is any error or something. So 5 dunning has been created, it's saying. So for these 5 customer it has been created. Luxury heating, HPA, low problem. Okay. So now if you want to see that where it goes, then you have, it will come to the receivable dunning and here it is in the preparation. So you have the option to edit it here, like send options you can check. Here you can see that from whom the email is going and what is the send by and what exactly. So it is for template name is here dunning letter. So we have two here, dunning or reminder letter. Maybe I can say reminder letter I'm taking first. Here's the language. Send by email, fax, or printer. You can maintain it here. And here we have the email ID. So maybe I can just put my mail IDs here. Also see it will come only if you have maintained it. in the master data of the accounts of this heating solution, then only it will come. All right. So now I'll apply it and then I will execute it. Oh, but I'm not opening anything here. Okay, so now I'm supposed to receive a mail. Just a second. So this is issued. Yeah, I have received one mail. I'll show you. So just keep it in mind that you have to maintain the output settings. Yeah, sorry. Oh, yes, here. Do not reply. It is coming from the system. And this is the reminder letter for heating solution for this date, customer number, everything is came here. Dear sir or madam, having checked your customer account, we have noticed that to the following item we have not yet received payment. If you have settled them in the meantime, please disregard this letter. And then there is the invoice number, date, net due date, overdue days, amount, remaining amount. I mean, this full amount is had not paid, so they both are same here. Payment received but not assigned and credit memos. The same they have maintained here. Include all payment to 11th February 2022. So whatever reminder letter we have maintained, it will fetch the details for that customer's invoice and send it to you. Also, we have this preview for the dunning letter. You can preview your dunning letter how it looks like already, like this. Okay. So this is also one of the examples. So this customer heat transfer is having the reminder for all these open items. So they have not paid yet, so it will send the list to the customer, which is very huge. Okay, so let me check if I missed something. Okay. All right. So this is about the Dunning run today. In between there was some inconsistency. That's why I didn't receive the mail, but it's very easy. You can just receive once you maintain the output settings. So if I talk about the key takeaways from today's session, then they are like Dunning run in SAP ByDesign is provided to generate the Dunning letter or the reminder letter which we saw today, which contains the overdue payment information of the customer. So Dunning run creates a Dunning letter, which is a legal document. You can create Dunning strategies for which the document Dunning run will use to create a list of Dunning proposal. So we saw the Dunning strategies. We had global Dunning strategy and US Dunning strategy. You can maintain more as per your country. If you want to cancel the Dunning, then you have to choose postpone option. This will change the status to rejected. So show you that where was the postpone option. So if I postpone, for example, this one, now it will reject it. So that's what it's talking about. So if you want to cancel the dunning, then you have to choose the postpone and then it will reject that status with the status of the rejected. Once the dunning is released, then you cannot delete. However, you can cancel it. So that what we saw that once we released it, then we will not able to delete it. So for example, this is issued. So I cannot delete it. Delete option is not coming here. I can just cancel it. So that's what they are talking about. And one more thing I have to add to this session is that we have the Dunning reports are also available. So just a second. Okay. So in the Business Analytics Work Center, because I know it might be the question from some of the customer that they want to send it to their customer and if there are any Dunning reports available. So we have various reports available by design. Oh, sorry. Okay. So current dunning statistics, dunning overdue days, dunning history customer, dunning history documents, dunning history customer data disclosure, dunning statistics. So all these are available. So for example, I'm checking the dunning history customers. So here, so far, these are all the dunning letters I sent. So four are issued and one is cancelled. So here I can see that what is that dunning level has sent, like highest is 0 or 1. So these are just to the initial level. They have not reached the 1 or 2 level. So then the dunning item are available there. So for example, this one we did today. So we issued this and it was the dunning level, highest level was 0 because we just sent it today as a reminder letter. Then there are the total dunning items. There was just one item it was there, and then the amount we can see and dunning fees. So I saw you in the business configuration, we can maintain the dunning fees. So if you have maintained something, then it will come here. So mostly in the first or second dunning level, you don't maintain that. You do that afterwards when the payment is very, very due. So this is all about this session. Thank you so much for your attention.